Hey everybody, I'm Dr. Sarah Wooten, and today I am back with more feline knowledge. And the topic of this video is 10 things that we do that our cat hates. So we're all about cat well-being because cat well-being leads to happier cats, which are more well-behaved cats and longer-lived cats, right? So we want all of that. So let's review 10 things that cats hate and that we should try to avoid on a regular basis. So number one, cats hate loud noises. Cats just don't like loud noises. In the wild, they are prey to larger animals, and loud noises can indicate some sort of danger, and it can arouse your cat's fight or flight response. And that's just stressful, right? And chronic stress due to loud noises can lead to behavioral issues, including being skittish, being aggressive, or being depressed, right? Cats can also lose hair, they can lose their appetite. There's a lot of things that are not good when you add in stress, chronic stress in cats. So try to avoid loud noises with your cat at all possible. Number two, cats hate dirty litter boxes. Cats do not like dirty litter boxes. They don't like having urine or feces where they're trying to do their own duty. It's just not good. I mean, you know how you feel about a dirty toilet. Well, your cat feels the same. And if your cat doesn't like the litter box, well, your cat still needs to go. So if your cat isn't using the litter box and your cat is an indoor cat, then that cat's going someplace probably where you don't want your cat to go. So do yourself and your cat a favor and keep litter boxes clean. Scoop daily, scoop poop daily, scoop urine daily, and refresh that litter every 2 to 3 days. Number three, cats hate litter box accoutrements, for lack of a better word. I'm talking about hoods, liners, little electric things, plastic tray. They just don't like it. They like a simple box with enough litter so that they can scratch around in and be able to cover up their duty. So if you have hoods or liners or fancy schmancy things on your litter box, chances are that's more for you and not for your cat. But we got to keep this litter box exactly how your cat wants it to keep your cat from developing any problems with litter box training. Remember, litter box training, inappropriate elimination, is one of the main reasons why cats get relinquished to shelters or even euthanized. So do yourself a favor and just put out a plain litter box. Number four, cats hate petting in their no-no zone. I got that phrase from my kid when they were really little. They learned it at school, but it works pretty well in this situation as well. So cats don't, in general, now there are always exceptions, they don't like tummy rubs. They don't like being pet on their flanks, like on their sides, because this is where they feel the most vulnerable. Now, sometimes you will get a cat that likes it, but in general, cats like it when you stick to their head and neck. Oh, around here is so fabulous. Right here. Oh, right here feels so good. And then some cats also around the base of their tail. You can tell that a cat is not liking what you're doing when their eyes start to dilate. They start to swish their tail more quickly. They may growl. So those are all signs that your cat doesn't like what you're doing. So avoid petting your cat's no-no zone and your cat will be happier. Number five, cats generally don't like water. In fact, I would go so far to say most cats, again, exceptions, cats hate water and cats hate baths. So they just don't like it. For some cats, it can make it can be very scary. And for other cats, it can make their fur feel very heavy, which is really weird to them. So they just feel off. So in general, cats just really aren't great at bathing or swimming. Now, again, you can train a cat from when they're very young to accept all of that. You can make it a very positive experience. But again, in general, this is not something that your cat loves. So try to avoid it when you can. The number 6 thing that cats hate is medicine. Ugh. Who likes medicine? Well, turns out cats don't like it either. Cats don't like it when you put liquid down their mouth, when you punch pills into their mouth, when you put creams and lotions on them. They're just not really into it. So, but sometimes you have to be able to give your cat a pill. So, fortunately, there is a lot of things you can do to help that go more easily, such as hiding it in their food for the lucky few of you that can trick your cats, hiding it in a pill pocket, coating it with some butter to make it slide down, hiding it in some canned food, crushing it up and putting it, having it formulated or compounded is the word that your pharmacist would use, into something delicious like a liquid turkey or a chicken chew or something like that. But in general, you can probably guess that cats don't like it when you open up their mouth, and you stick your finger down there. And that's terrifying, right? Who wants to stick their finger down their cat's mouth? So in general, cats do not like medication. So if you have to give medication to your cat, talk with your vet about different, easier ways to administer this medication in such a way that won't create stress for your cat. And anytime you do give a cat a pill, you want to make sure to wash some water down, maybe with a syringe in the corner of the cat's mouth, just a little bit of water to get that pill to go down to the stomach. A lot of times these pills can get stuck in the esophagus, which is the tube that connects the mouth and the stomach, and that can be highly irritating and can cause problems. It can cause esophagitis, right? Inflammation of the esophagus. So make sure to always give them some water after you give them a pill. All right, the number 7 thing that cats hate is stray cats in their territory. Oh, this makes cats so mad. So cats are very sensitive to who's in their territory and who is not. Cats can form just very tight groups, and they're very much like a clique. And if you're in, you're in, and if you're out, you're out. And if there are any cats that come wandering into the yard, well, that can make your cat really angry. And your cat can manifest this anger in many different ways, from growling and hissing or redirected aggression at a housemate or another person in the house, where they're mad at something outside, but then they project it onto somebody else who's nearby, right? They can also develop excessive vocalizations. They can go off their food. They can groom themselves bald. They can have litter box problems. There's lots of things. So cats hate it when other cats wander into their territory, so try to avoid that as much as possible. The number 8 thing that cats hate are cat carriers. I'm talking about those crates. I'm talking about anything that you put a cat in and then take it someplace else. You may have seen videos of these backpacks that have like a plastic dome and then a very terrified kitty inside. And the person's having the best time, right? I'm out walking with my cat is safe, I'm having a good time. But if you look at the cat's not having a good time. The cat's like this. I can't get my feet under me. And if you notice, their eyes are dilated, and it's probably not very cool in there, and they're just not having a good time. And so sometimes you do have to put these cats in carriers in order to take them somewhere like the vet to come see me. So it's important to get your cat used to being in a carrier as much as possible, so that when they are in that carrier, it's not a source of stress. And you can do this by leaving the carrier open around your house and letting the cat wander in and out. You can put the cat's toys or food and water in that carrier. You can put some treats in that carrier and then shut the door for short periods of time and then let your cat back out. You can pick the cat up and set it back down and then, provide some playtime. Always build a positive association with your cat, with the carrier, so that when you do have to put that cat in a carrier to go to the vet, it's not an additional source of stress. Also, no more kitties in plastic backpacks. It's just not good. Don't do it. Okay, the number 8 thing that cats hate are car rides. Most cats don't ride in cars, generally, unless they're going somewhere that they may not actually like, such as the groomer, boarding, or vet. That means that the car ride itself can be a source of stress. Also, if you notice, your seat is tilted inside your car. And so when you put the carrier in, it goes like this, right? And then the cat's like this. So if you do have to put your cat in a car, you want to do a couple of things. First, make sure they're good and comfortable with that crate. Secondly, you're going to want to prop a towel under the crate so that the bottom of it is level, right? And then you're going to want to make sure that the car ride itself is not too long, not too windy. If there is windy and your cat gets motion sickness, talk to your vet about that. And, play some soft calming music. You can also use things like feline pheromone sprays, such as Feel Away is my favorite, because those create a calming atmosphere that can make this a less stressful thing for your cat to experience. And the number 10 thing that cats hate is change. Yes, they are very like humans in that respect, right? Cats don't like change. Cats are very much routine animals. They like it when their stuff is in the same place. They like it when the same food is fed to them. They like it when their litter box is in the same place and clean. They like it when the same people are in the house. They like it when the people come and go at the same times. They like it when the furniture is in the same place, right? So anytime you introduce change, it may cause some additional stress for your cat. So be aware of that and try and make it not as stressful as possible. For example, if you're going to have visitors, talk with your vet ahead of time. If you notice that your cat hides more when you have visitors, talk with a vet or a behaviorist about ways to manage your cat's stress. Again, those feline pheromone sprays are awesome ways to help cats feel more comfortable. So there are lots of different ways that you can help your cat. Also, try not to move furniture, try not to change their food, try not, unless you have a certain set of food that you rotate through that they're already okay. Try not to change their litter types. You get what I'm getting at, right? And the whole reason to do this is to prevent any kind of behavioral or medical conditions that are associated with stress due to change, right? I see a lot of people who come into my vet hospital who have changed something recently in their home, or maybe they renovated, or they moved their furniture, or they changed the litter, or who knows, right? A million different things. And suddenly their cat stops using their litter box. Could be because you changed something. So try to avoid change as much as possible. And when you do need to change things, monitor your cat for signs of stress and talk to your vet about ways to mitigate stress in your cat. So there you have it. Those are the top 10 things that cats tend to hate and tend to stress out most cats. Again, friends, there are always exceptions to the rule. So if you're putting in the comments, but my cat loves car rides and baths. Well, okay, that's your cat, right? But for me and the majority of animals that I see, this is kind of the consensus. So if you can avoid these things in your cat's going to live a longer, healthier, happier life, probably have less problems with stress-related disorders, and that's going to make you happier as well. So that's all I have for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all the comments that you guys leave. If you have a topic you want me to cover, just pop it in the comment section. If you have feedback, go ahead, pop it in the comment section. I love it. I love that you guys engage. Also, if you have questions for us or want to engage more, you can always head on over to the All About Cats forum and you can type in questions. There's topics, all kinds of topics there. And I will be back very soon with another video to help you be the best cat guardian, that cat parent, cat owner, whatever word you want to use that you can be. Thank you so much. Talk to you soon.